And we are live. Hey, everybody. It is another Friday night. Thanks for popping in. Roman is here with me, but we got to chatting so much backstage that he was like, oh no, look at the time. So he is running and grabbing himself a nice beverage. And so just sitting here and looking at the screen. We got Jim hanging out with us there and some Depeche Mode and some Beatles and so yeah, we're in good company till he comes back. So let's get going. Julie is here. Hello, Julie. I hope everybody had a great week. It's been an awesome week here for me. Just a lot of positive things going. Hello, Moira. Hello, my dear. And there's Boo. There is Jax. Jax is here. Smack that sassy button, right, Jax? And there she is, all going in and throwing all the little links into. And Ben, this is perfect. So people, Ben will be joining me tomorrow for the first time. Ben, I think in about a year on my channel. So Ben's going to hang out with me tomorrow, 2:30 Pacific time and 10:30 GMT, UK time. So excited to hang out. And guess what we'll be talking about? Surprise, surprise, music. Because music brings the people together,
Absolutely.
just like Madonna said. So we have Shelby. Hey, Shelby. How's school and work going, my dear? And we have the beautiful Nancy, Crohn's Intuition. Hello. And here is Roman.
Finally, I got
So
my sip.
you gotta get sip. I have a nice cold beverage, but I have some cocoa. I thought maybe tonight Magus would have popped in. I would have been like, Magus, hot cocoa, because we both love hot cocoa. So school's great, work stinks. Yeah. Been there, done that. Hope to never have to go through that again. But you got this, girl. You got this. So Roman, how's your week been?
Oh, don't ask. No, so actually, it's been great, but somehow I end up getting involved in these little projects, and I guess I must be ADD, because something goes along, I drop whatever I'm doing and start something else and never finish anything. So I started this. So I was out for like 4 weeks, Heather, not feeling very well. Yeah. And I had a couple of decks come in that I wanted to feature on my channel with my little short exposés. So I did that. The dogs kept me awake last night, so I've been on here since 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
And then chatting, also engaged in YouTube chatting, which is very addictive, working on this video response challenge set by Nova Mundi.
Oh, so you're creating a VR for us.
A VR.
A VR. Yeah. A video response. There's two of them.
No, V. Huh? Video. V as in video.
Yeah, but that's a video response to another video, or you're creating your own.
No. Only one. It's got 13 prompts, and it's a must-have decks for collectors, and there's different categories.
Okay. Can you share? Can you spill a little bit of the tea, or do you want it to be a surprise for everybody when it comes out?
No, let's go. I'm almost done. So let me wait. Hold on a second. What did? Let's see. So the category.
I'm putting him on the spot.
So there's a video response challenge created by Nova of Nova Mundi Tarot. Nova is like a pundit of especially of Marseille decks. She has her own store on makeplayingcards.com, etc. And she's somebody that I follow to get tips on what's going on, because she's based in the Netherlands.
What's her name again?
Nova.
Nova. Okay.
It's Nova Mundi.
Oh, it's
Tarot.
Nova Mundi. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Nova, and that's her channel name too, or
yeah, Nova Mundi Tarot.
Nova.
Yeah, and she has some. Her thing is Marseille's decks, and she has resurrected a couple of historical decks, which she's now promoting and selling on her shop on makeplayingcards.com. And some of the I mean, the work that she's doing is really striking. Plus the fact of bringing something that was these rare pieces that would have been otherwise lost, bringing them back to life. It's worthwhile. So if anybody wants to check it out, I encourage it. So anyhow,
oh, there she goes. I knew, I didn't even have to ask. I knew she was on it. So there we go, everybody. Thank you, Jax.
Thank you, Jax.
Mundi Tarot. Yes, you rock, girl. Everybody rocks, but she's the.
So she's also responsible. I think between Simon of Hermit's Cave and Noah, they have some of the most interesting VRs out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so she sent me this VR, which is like 12 prompts. Let me just give you an idea. So I have to expose an oldie but goodie tarot deck.
Old as in how long you've had it, because I've got some here that I just hold on to for old time's sake, because it took so long for me and I wanted them so badly, that, a few years later, it's just like I rarely reach for them except every now and then, but I'm not going to let them go. Nah. Because they bring back memories.
I'll touch on that later. So the one that I chose for this one, for example, is the tin of the Morgan Greer.
Morgan Greer, okay.
Okay, which again, it was revolutionary when it came out, because it was a break from the traditional Rider-Waite Smith with its bold colors and.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, for the longest time. So when I started tarot, there was only one deck. Okay, so
you mean only one deck on the market, or you only had one deck?
No, there was only one deck that I could tell. There was only one deck, and for the longest time, then they started coming out with all these other novelty decks, but recently the onslaught of decks and interesting ones is just incredible, huh?
Ben says Morgan Greer is in my top 5 decks of all time.
Yes.
I was going to grab me another copy of the Thoth deck, because I've kind of got around, the kind of some of the negative connotations I had associated with it. And I found out that costs more than a couple of nice decks that I've been really wanting. So I'm surprised the price on them, just because of who the authors. I was just like, what? $36 for? Oh my God! So.
Well, 30 nowadays $36 is average.
Yeah, especially when you go on Etsy.
Well, Etsy is double at least. All the nice decks.
But I did order a new deck today. Shane went ahead and was watching flip throughs with me on TV, and I came across a couple on Etsy, and I'm still making up my mind about a few because they're a little spendy, but I do want to invest in myself. I'm starting, the new channel. I'm getting new followers. I'm getting new fellow readers to hang out with, and I'm just really
Ben is back.
Excited. And Ben is back. The boy is back in town. Ben is back in town. So, but yeah.
So the oldie but goodie. I had these other two as choices.
The Barbara
The
Walker
Baba Walker and the Silish.
and the what?
Silish. Silish Tarot.
Oh, okay.
This might not be that old. None of my decks are old.
Hi,
I
Irene.
started. Um, so I think I bought. I had the Rider-Waite Smith classical deck for the longest time, and I wasn't doing anything. And then I decided to buy the Salvador Dali one.
Mm.
I think that was probably one of my first novelty decks. But this really started right around when the pandemic started.
Yep, that's what a lot of us started, having all that time buying art supplies, buying tarot decks, and ooh, they
And,
want the credit cards.
right, yeah, click,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
and
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying when it comes to the Rider-Waite Smith deck, I just did not like. I can appreciate, all the work that Pam or Trixie put into it, or Pixie put
Mhm.
into it, but I just couldn't handle the colors. But I ended up finding a Radiant one where it's her illustrations, but just a better, well, to me, a better, color
Well,
palette. So
so one of the prompts is
I think
an RWS, to pick out an RWS deck. So where did I put it? Oh shit. um,
let's see. Yep,
it's
I
here
have a.
somewhere.
So Shelby has a question for us while you're looking. How do we feel about thrifted cards and decks? I think it depends on where or who you're getting it. So I'm just wondering. Now, I have some gifted decks, just a couple, but I trusted, because I knew people from being on, YouTube. And then, but when I
So
go out or I buy online, I prefer to have a brand new deck so that I
oh,
know, my energy, at least because, I was gifted the Crow Tarot this year by Carolina Aquarius. And I absolutely love it. It was in beautiful condition. Oh, and also Kristen Louise sent me the one of her decks that she got the Maven Witch Oracle. So, I think
okay.
it was the Maven. So, beautiful condition. I knew who they were coming from, but for me, if it's just like something on Amazon where it says used or thrift books when it comes to tarot decks or oracle decks, and it says used, I'm like, nah. I usually pay the extra, just an extra couple dollars, and get the brand new
Well,
one to connect my energy with.
well,
That's
I
my
mean,
answer.
I've had both experiences, and um, uh, so usually if it says used like new and it's coming out of the Amazon warehouse, it's usually an item that has been returned and not really not used for returned for some reason,
Oh,
but
okay.
not used. Yeah. uh, but I've had uh, um, uh, I won't go below so acceptable and stuff like that. I won't go there. And the problem is some of them when you add the shipping cost, you might as well pay the extra buck and get a brand new one, and you get it the next day.
Yeah.
These the third party vendors, sometimes 2 months to get a
And now
deck.
with the tariffs,
Oh,
if you have to deal with
don't
tariff,
go
yeah.
there, don't go there. So this is the one that I chose for the to represent the RWS. Uh, it's
Nice.
it's called the Tarot of the New Vision.
Tarot of the
And,
New Vision.
so it's actually it's an RWS clone, but the figures are 180 degrees uh, uh, turned around.
Oh wow! Can you show a few of those cards?
Sure. I think they're always pretty.
I never heard of it. I would love to. I mean, I might have because I know, I've seen a few of Simon's shows. I've seen a lot of, when Gerald would share his, but I'd
Uh,
be interested in seeing what that looks like, and I'll put you on the big screen so we can see.
Nine of Wands. So you're actually looking from behind.
Oh, I see. So you see him from behind, looking at where he's come from. Oh, wow.
Okay, but more importantly, the colors are more vivid, and the artwork is a little bit better. So it was between that one. There's another one called I forgot. Let me
Got a
see
couple
another.
more.
One
I
second. One
would love to
second.
see the High Priestess if you have the High Priestess, because that's my go-to card.
You're gonna wait a minute. Um, that's the higher friend. One second.
And Irene says, "I love that sexy photo of Jim Morrison on your wall, Roman."
God, God.
I don't know about that. Maybe Lizard King, like he said he was, but I don't know about God. That man, I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
yeah. Oh wait. Well, I'm getting there, Heather. Um, you got a kick of this one.
Oh, the magician, you see him from. That's weird.
Okay, and you see the crowd in front of him looking at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a different perspective.
Yeah. New vision. The high priestess.
I know usually when you go looking through a deck, you're going, where's that card? It's at the very bottom or it was at the very top.
Well, hello.
Oh, so everything's from behind now in the cards.
It's 180 degrees. So, and you see, so you're actually behind the veil, and there's
There's an owl.
there's an owl on a, what is it?
Yeah, there was a monkey on the magician too. Yeah. Hi, Janet.
So the curtain is drawn, and it looks like two nuns on either side. Yeah. So,
Oh, that's different. Not my taste, but that's interesting. I like the concept though.
well, yeah, it's different.
I'm having cocoa. I was hoping you would pop in. We started the show. I'm like, now that I have my cup of cocoa, where's Magus? So, cheers, Magus. And Ben had a question for you too, or maybe for the both of us. What is? Let me. No, this is right. No, this is right. There we go. What is your favorite deck?
Oh God, Ben.
That's hard.
Yeah. When? What time of day?
I don't know if I have a favorite deck. They each serve a certain purpose. I know some people have like their soul deck, and I got a couple decks that I thought that would be my soul deck, but really hasn't. It didn't turn out to be. It's just, I guess, whichever is my need or what my energy vibration is.
Yeah.
At a certain period of time.
Exactly.
Or top 5. Well, that's a little easier.
5.
But I do love my talisman oracle that I just got. My glyph is very cool.
That's a great article.
I do enjoy my Fyodor Pavlov tarot deck.
It's in my list.
An oracle, also my Hush tarot, and then of course I have my tiles. My tiles from Jackie are just absolutely amazing. So
Heather Tiles.
No, and I gave some more decks. So like I said, it's just for different, periods of time. But I do love my Lenormands. I'm not a big fan of a lot of Lenormands that are out there that are printed, but I did like the Gilded Reverie by Cyril Marchetti, and he even added a few extra images to go. And I have his Kipper. So I'm just keeping my eye out for, a Lenormand. But, I should watch what I say, because I did order something today. It is a Lenormand, come to think of it. And hoping that, and it was so nice because it's on sale. And then they gave me an extra 10% off deal. So I'm like, I'm going with
a bargain.
Okay. So hopefully that'll be here in about a week or two. So we'll see. So it's really cool. Wait till y'all see this one. Heather likes the unique ones. I know there's a lot of nice mass market ones out there, but Heather likes, the really unique ones. And of course, I saw ones on Etsy today for $112.
Oh
You
God.
know, or something that was like 80 some dollars, and that was on sale from, and there was one that was like $200 on sale from. I'm like, what the hell, people? These things better be dipped in gold or something, you know, to have that. And I know, getting a little, but yeah.
There's one on my wish list that I think it's like $300, but you know, it's just there for free.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
no. And
uh,
and Irene's thinking about getting a Thoth deck. Go for it. That was the first deck I ever had and I got introduced
really,
to it in high school.
really.
During a
Okay.
poetry workshop. I never had seen the deck before, and you know, the lady who came to do the poetry workshop, John and I were there, and she goes, "Do you know what these are?" And I can't remember what he said, but I had an idea of what they were because my mom
Mm-hmm.
had a friend who did readings, but she used playing cards. So this was the first time I actually saw, you know. And she says, pick a card out of this deck that resonates with that, well, that you like, and write a poem about it. And what did Heather go for? Of course, the High Priestess. I was like, oh, that is so cool, you know. So yeah. And Shelby says my most expensive deck was 35.
Ah, where's that? when was that?
I have one coming in December 1st that is absolutely beautiful. Even Shan was like, oh, I've seen enough cards. And he's like, no, I want to see the whole flip through. And he's like, honey, you need to get that. And I said, but you do know that after tax and tariff and stuff is going to get me $100. He goes, I don't care. He goes, just you know, just get it,
Oh,
you know,
so,
go ahead,
so now you're
charge
gonna
it.
keep us in suspense.
Mm-hmm. But I do have
I
another one coming in on Monday, which is a lot cheaper. So, but I also saw another one today on Facebook, on Amazon, which is 54, and I'm very, very tempted. And oh my God, and I was just going to say it's by a channel that, you know, Tom knows, and the channel's called Mystikai. Wait a minute, is it Mystical Mysticay? Tom? Oh, that's not Tom, that's Shelby. So hey, Tom. But yeah, it's a channel that Dustin is the channel. So if someone could find Dustin's channel, it's, wait a minute, Tom, can you put his channel in there? I don't get very often to watch videos, and I feel bad because, you know, I want to be able to support a lot of my fellow readers. A lot of times I'll just go and hit like, and I won't be able to really watch the show. But I caught one today, Tom, and he was doing a flip through of that deck. And I know it's really cool. The last name, part of the name is Mystikai or Mysticay or Metaphysicae. It's really cool. So I digress. I'll step back.
Nancy.
Yep, Nancy's been here.
Mhm.
So, and let's see. Ben said, I loved some of the decks on Kickstarter, but I have to stop myself looking. Yeah. You know, and I've been wanting to go to make playing cards, but sometimes some of those have a high price as well. So,
and the shipping is what kills it.
and I know we have, you know, readers who have made decks, but there's one coming out in mid-December I'm going to get, and Selena, Essence of the Moon, she because she gets the decks from publishers, she does the reviews, and it's called the Folia. Absolutely beautiful. They're round.
Oh yeah.
So I cannot wait to get that one. There we go. Modern Metaphysication. Yes. Go ahead if you can. Yeah, Dustin was really cool in this one. And look who's here. Hey, Stash Man.
Hi, Gerald.
Beat you to it, Gerald. Tom beat you to it. And of course, we have Magus. Yes, we all love Magus. We all love Nancy. We all love each other. There's plenty of love to go around, folks. So, but go ahead. I don't know if you want to continue sharing decks.
Heather, no, but wait, so is modern metaphysic a creator?
Yeah, he's got a channel on YouTube.
Oh, a channel on YouTube, but he's not the creator of the deck that you ordered.
No, I saw a flip through that he did.
Oh, right, okay.
And I was like,
and you're gonna keep us in suspense.
So I'm thinking about it. You know, I should just do it, but you know. Just gotta taking my time, moving along. Just
Oh dear,
watching the decks.
I hear
Yeah.
that karaoke coming around.
Yeah. After the show tonight, we're going to an open mic, and Shan's going to take his guitar and see if we can find some guys to jam with or some people,
There you
in
go.
town to start jamming with. So, but how else was your week? What else? Anything else you want to share?
So I was on Bill of I want to say 666, but it's actually 999.
Oh yeah, Bill. Yeah.
Bill. Um, I had no idea. I mean, I only saw a couple of his interviews. He in some of them he paints while you talk.
Yeah, I've been a guest on his channel when he's coloring in his coloring book.
I know. Yeah. So and I have like two left thumbs for drawing or anything like that. So, but anyways, we never. I was really concerned about being on his channel and what to do, what to say.
No.
But he just made it so easy, and the hour went by. We just talked about everything and anything. It was really cool. So.
Yeah, I see that, Jax.
What?
And Gerald. Gerald, I thought you had a wrench. Huh. So carry on, Roman. Carry on while I take care of something.
No. I already told Ben. Probably in top 5, probably the Supernova deck. For some reason, the moment I saw a deck, I fell in love with it, and it's one of those decks that when you look at the images, it just puts at least it puts a smile on my face.
Which one?
Because the Supernova.
Supernova.
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard of that one. I mean, there's been so many. Gerald's got one called the Tilt-A-Whirl or something that's got a lot of cool, pretty colors into it. Like again, there's so many. Like Ben said, there's just so many decks and so little time or money.
Oh God, yeah, I know.
All right, should have gone through Gerald. First she forgets my birthday, then she snatches your wrench.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Well, no, it was on my other channel. Gerald had a wrench, a blue wrench, and I just didn't think switching over. And wait a minute, Gerald says a deck that Gerald doesn't know. Ooh, where are my pearls? Let me grasp.
The Supernova.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit like Art Deco-ish, kind of carnival-ish. The images are. It's got the best world image. If I didn't see it when I was going through my decks today, and I went through everything.
You need to get some shelves now where you can just.
No, I'm gonna start throwing food out of the pantry in the kitchen and putting the decks.
Start stacking them up against the wall as you go up.
The Emperor card on the Supernova. For me, the World card on the Supernova. It's funny. It's a very plump world.
Plump. Oh, plump. Okay, so it's very full bodied. It's
very full bodied. Yeah.
It's very bodacious.
Yeah, exactly. I did think so. Lately, one that has been tickling my fancy is Daniel Martin Diaz's Earth Magic. I think the work that he's doing is fantastic, and if anybody's interested in getting a revamped RWS, he just released RWS where he just filled in the lines and made the images much more standing out. It looks very pretty.
Tom says Earth Magic is great. And Tom also asked, Has anybody ordered the new deluxe edition of the Ritual Tarot on Kickstarter? I don't go to Kickstarter because I
Uh,
know I would get into a lot of trouble there. So
yeah. My understanding with Kickstarter is that I thought that if the project fell through, you would lose that money. But I was told that no, if they don't meet if they don't meet the quota, then you get your money back. But if they meet the quota, there's a chance that they may mismanage the funds, and you may never get the deck. So,
yeah.
I did sponsor one, which supposedly comes out, I think, in April. Damn.
In April, and you still haven't gotten it yet? Oh, you
No,
finally did get it.
April next year.
Oh, it doesn't come out till April of next year. Wow, that'll be nice. We'll be here for a year.
I'll be dead by then.
Oh my goodness. So let's see. If there were any other
So check out Supernova. It is a sassy deck. I wish I had it. I didn't see it.
Is it made for YouTube?
Huh?
Is
No,
it
no.
YouTube?
Well, I whenever I
feel
feature,
about nudity.
I have to put band-aids on certain parts.
See, now for me, I mean, as long as it's not like a sexually explicit, tarot deck, that I know that there are some out there that are fun for, for certain couples and readers. But if it's just like basic, just natural body nudity, I mean, it's like, I tell people, don't worry about it. I'm not monetized. YouTube needs to get over themselves.
No, they don't. Well, it's like Facebook. It's amazing. Some of the things that they censor, and some of the things that they pass
They
through.
allow, and some of the stuff you see, it's just like, oh my God, awful things. When people bully other people and stuff, they leave horrible things up. But God forbid, you try to express yourself. Let's see. Hey, the thought is nothing but dicks. And some of them I can see that. Yeah. Not that I was particularly, paying attention.
A Freudian slip there.
Hi, Carmela. How are you, my
Hi,
dear?
hello.
So, but yeah, I'm really not a lot of mainstream, but the thing is that I have very particular tastes, and they're always changing. And sometimes I get influenced by decks that I see that Tom shows or Allison has showed in the past, things that typically were not, Heather friendly. And now I'm kind of like the Fyodor Pavlov and, the Hush Tarot.
You didn't like the Theodore Pavlov?
Well, I had to really warm up to it. And then, of course, the decks with the skeletons and bones and stuff on it. Now I'm getting, into, but it has to depend, on, oh, yeah.
So if it's got a skull or skeleton.
Is that your Santa Muerte?
No, that's my roommate, Sancho.
Oh, that's your roommate. Well, some people can claim that Santa Muerte is a roommate. But yeah.
No, but I've got skulls all over the place here.
Cave of the Sybil Oracle.
My little Indian skull.
Oh my. Yeah, Tom and I have a lot of different tastes, but I can appreciate some of the cards when he flips through them. There's some that have been very
How about some feedback from our friends in chat? Some suggestions. Not that I need my wish list.
Suggested the Cave of Sybil.
Cave of Sybil. Yeah, but oracles are a new challenge.
Your roommate looks hungry, Roman.
Sometimes I get so much into tarot and deck that I forget to feed him.
Carmela, you never know what you're going to come into on a Friday night on my channel, but you know me by now. And then there was another one that he mentioned, the Ritual. I'll have to wait. Guys, let me know if it makes the mass market, and then I'll take a look at it.
That's on Kickstarter.
On Kickstarter. So if it gets accepted and makes
the Ritual,
you can buy it, then
okay,
I'll take a look at it.
I'll remember.
So I got the impression then you're more tarot and not oracle, or did I misunderstand that? Or you feel more of affinity for tarot than oracle?
Me? You
Yeah.
asking me?
hmm I'm
Uh,
at no, I'm not asking her.
uh, so uh, Heather,
Hi, Isadora.
you know that my journey. So for the longest time, so for I think for about 20 years, I only had the one deck. Yeah, and then COVID comes along, and I buy the Salvador Dali luxury edition, um, and I guess that was the beginning of the end, because I
Yeah.
then I started getting a taste for the novelty decks with the different artworks and stuff. Yeah. Oracles are relatively new to me, and I have my dear friend Essence of the Moon to thank about that. She gave me my first Oracle deck.
Oh, Selena's awesome. And if we could just take a quick second, I mean to interrupt, but Selena has shared in chat, so this isn't something that she wants to keep private, but she is going through some physical medical stuff going on right now. So we could all, at some point say a prayer for Selena, send her some really healing energy. Um,
All the
Sending
time.
her big hugs, that would be great because
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
going through a rough time right now, trying to handle that and all that overtime at work and schoolwork and everything. She's kind of in a rough shape. So if we could all just, send her a big warm energy hug, full of healing energy, and just put our arms around her visually in our minds and just give her that big hug and share that energy with her, that would be awesome. So
I do more than that. I insult her.
no. Tom
No,
says, I'm thinking of selling my James R. Eads decks. I'm not from. I probably have seen them on your channel.
James
Nope.
R. No,
And Gerald asked if he's using them, and Tom said not at all.
Tom, a particular name or James R. is a creator or artist?
I think either the
No.
artist. Yeah, come on, Tom, spill the beans. Let's see. We could do some readings with them. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Speaking of glyphs, this was one of my favorite decks that I got this year within the last few months. This is such a very, very cool deck. I wish the contrast was stronger on the cards themselves. They come
I have
out
something.
really, you can really see them good on the video. But the contrast could just be a little more, but just absolutely gorgeous deck. And I saw this when Antoinette Jewelry and Tarot did a flip through. She just happened to pop on, my feed one day, and I'm like, oh my God, Tony, it's been forever. And I watched her video, and I was like, oh. And so these are really, really beautiful. They're embossed. They've got gold on them. They got that
I have something similar to that, but
beautiful. So yeah,
where
gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Tom, I don't know if you've seen me using these or not, or me sharing these, but just really, really a lot ancient
what's that one?
Egyptian.
What's
This
that
is
one called?
it's called the Glyph. It's by Glyph, Sacred Symbols Oracle, by Prism and Fleur, and you can find them on Etsy. They weren't too bad. They were relatively.
So I think that was it says Prism is the same as Prisma, because I do have a Prisma deck.
No, this is the name of the company, Prism and
Yeah.
Fleur, Fleur. They're the ones that
Okay.
are the company that put them out. So it's a young lady that uses her, graphic design program, and she does collages. And I guess from what she said in the book, she's been, she's traveled around the world, and she's taken pictures and or has resourced, pictures of ancient sites and statues, and kind of, focus on certain aspects of the image, put in words. So it's really nice. Oh my goodness, look at this, Roman.
No.
$240 Canadian
Canadian. No.
For the Salvador Dali. Wow.
No.
Oh,
No.
Tom, you would like this. You would like this. And Tom says Station periodically does 50% off sales though. So they're the ones that put out the deck. Okay. Because I used to get those books. You can still get them in art museums and art stores. They're the ones that are the more budget friendly if you want to learn about certain artists. I had one before on George O'Keeffe and Kandinsky, and so they can, you know, um, be reasonable. Let's see. Yeah, that's on my price range too, Floyd. For me, the Death Doula
That,
Oracle
that's
is a
Undula.
must-have. And yes, you have to take a mortgage out.
Deaf, 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 deaf doula Oracle.
Hmm.
Okay, so Nancy's got some really
Nancy's got a collection, let me
yeah.
tell you. Every time I hang out with her, she's like, Heather, do you have this deck? Probably not. But I've gone and seen some decks from her that I've gone and purchased, and there's been a couple that, you know, Nancy's made me do it and Heather made me do it. So, but yeah, Nancy's feeling the Death Doula Oracle these days. I have to check that out, Nancy. I have
Check
to
that
see
out.
what that looks like.
Yeah. So the only Kickstarter that I sponsored is called Loteria, and that's because this deck that Selena gave me is also a Loteria deck. It's based on the Mexican lottery,
mm,
and that's still one of my favorite Oracle decks. You know, it's a you know, very very uplifting messages
so
overall.
they're talking about the Prisma versions of decks, the glyphs. Okay, so they're still talking about, I think,
I
the
I,
other deck because they're
I
talking about a cerulean sequence. You mean like cerulean blue? And people from that know the X Files knows that reference. Oh, the sky is a beautiful cerulean blue.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
No, this was from the X Files.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Anybody who's an X Files fan will know the cerulean blue, you know, reference. Um, Let me take this down because they're mentioning.
so Gerald, cerulean sequence is the name of a deck.
I don't know if it's part of the deck or if it's an aspect of it. They were talking about one that was a green. And Nancy says the Death Doula Oracle is such an inspiring, soul-searching deck.
Really? Oh, now I gotta go look at it. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Tom knows. I mean, get your piece of paper out, Roman. Start writing.
No, forget it. I was trying to go paperless and try to find a paper and a pen here is ridiculous.
Okay. So cerulean sequence is one of the
It's one of
James
James
R.
Harley's
Eads decks. Okay.
No, no, I haven't come across that one. Or maybe I have, but
And Irene says she's only heard of the birth doula. No?
also
There's a doula. There's a doula for each one. Yes.
birth and death. Okay, interesting.
Yes, sir.
See how much. See how much you learned from these chats.
Yeah. And whoops, Nancy, the James R. Eads decks were the first Kickstarter bundle I got. So Nancy's got them.
Look at her.
And I love the decks. Sorry you don't, Tom. And yes, the wish list is ever growing. Yeah. I just didn't click with it. Sometimes we just don't, you know. We just don't, you know.
Yeah,
get excited
that happens. That's happened to me a couple of times. It looks very interesting online, and then when you get it in your hand, it's just.
That's why I make sure I watch flip throughs from now on.
Well, but even flip through,
you know, I just can't buy on a spur anymore. Just from a couple images, I have to see, you know, more than just a couple cards to make that decision. Let's see. I don't know if there is a birth doula tarot. Oh, there's probably something for everything. And Jack says, boom. Yep. Boom shakalaka. So let's see. Anything else we haven't covered? Well, looking at decks, though, I'm getting my collection of the Seasons of the Witch. I absolutely, even though, again, another type of art that's like a folk art that I've never really been drawn to. I'm drawn to now, and I have my Yule just came in. So starting December, I'm going to be using that for readings. I have my Samhain, my Mabon, and I have my Yule, and the next one will be my Imbolc.
The yokai I've seen, yeah.
And let's see, the cards are big business. They sure are. And I
They
don't
are.
know where some of these people get the money to buy the ones on Etsy. There's one called the Revolving Doors. I believe it's Revolving Doors. It's a beautiful collage, black and white. That
Mm.
it was like an exhibit during a was it a Burning Man celebration? I don't think it was. I think it was Burning Man, not Coachella, and people could go in through doors, and they would be seeing the artwork there, the photographs, and they turn it into a deck. And I went, was on Etsy today. I went to go see if it might be on sale for the holidays, and it's not. So,
That's
and Nancy said early on with my deck purchases, there was a lot of FOMO going on with me. I keep forgetting what FOMO means. These acronyms, there's so many of them now. I can't bring myself to sell it, even though it goes for like 650 now. Man, I'd sell it and turn that money around and buy some brand new decks that you would want to use.
buy at least 10 decks with that.
Oh, fear of missing out. Thank you, Jax.
Oh,
thank you, Tom.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, I gotta make a little dictionary or something in the list to
There used to be an app called the Urban Dictionary, but they I think they took it out.
I don't know. I think Jan had something similar once. Oh, and one of my favorite decks is this one here, the Magical
Oh,
Botanical.
that yes,
It
yes.
is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. I wish there was. I wish Heather was represented in the deck, and I wish there were more cards than included. But Maxine Miller is an incredible artist. Her work is absolutely beautiful. I wish it could have made it where you could see the details and stuff more of the work.
I put that on my list. Yeah, that's beautiful.
But just and I saw this on one of Amy's videos, Esoteric Rose Tarot. She's my neighbor here in Ashland, and there is the U, which is you can see that that's Sakate. Does somebody say, "Oh, bye, Ben. See you tomorrow"?
So does that mean that Olivia Rose is out?
No, she's right here, but I just that one deck is going to be enough for me. I'm happy and content with the Mind's Eye. I keep accidentally going to call it the other one, but I like that one. This is my favorite card of all the decks, the Belladonna, because that's like the High Priestess right there. And when I see Belladonna, I think of my Stevie Nicks album. So gotta love the witch, just like Grace Slick once said one day. Stevie won't say she's one, but Grace Slick was like, "Oh, Stevie Nicks, the witch. You gotta love that witch." Yeah. So yeah, that's one of my. It's like one of those decks where, if you had to pick 5, to take with you, because I had to leave a lot of my decks behind. I had to donate, and a lot of them were ones I really didn't use, and some of them were just kind of like, again, having to pick your your children which ones you wanted to bring. So there are some that I'll eventually slowly get back, but there are certain ones that, like that one there, I would not leave behind, nor the box. I think I still have the box too. Some boxes I really held on to.
Something I learned. Something I learned today. When I started putting my decks into that nice little textile bags. Not a good idea. Because you don't know what's in here.
I know. Elsa made me some. She had sewed me a bunch of card pouches over the summer. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh my
she
God,
loves Halloween, so look at that. So it's just like, oh yeah, then I got to sit there and look at it, go, wait a minute, what deck is in there? Bill, what's in that? But talking about decks and kind of getting into the subject of AI, I had a panel on my other channel. We got together and we talked about this deck, the Artist Decoded, because
Oh, I
this
like
is
that
when
deck.
AI started coming in. But
Mhm.
it's an artist incorporating his art in with the AI.
Sure.
They include prompts and how to connect artistically or creatively with the image and with your own expressive
Mhm.
self. And they include references to cult movies, like Fear and Loathing. I opened up here to looking at two Fridas by Frida Kahlo. So they were recommending looking at a Frida Kahlo and a Gustav Klimt painting. So it's really, it's a very beautiful deck. I haven't used it in a while. I need to bring it out, and they also include the cherubic aspects. They include the zodiac, the planets. They cover some of like the Kabbalah aspects of it on
Mhm.
some of these. So they explain the Chesed, the Javura, the Tiferet, those things on the card. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful deck. And I like
Yeah.
using it when I'm doing creativity readings and stuff.
So
So
I have that deck, but I didn't see it when I was and I didn't see the supernova either. But that happens.
I know, Tom, I was going to point it out to you sooner. I was going to be like, hey, Tom, see the Depeche Mode poster? Just so you know, Roman, Tom and I are both Depeche Mode fans. And
Awesome.
when we were doing Hershey's, uh, she does her tarot, oh, what do you call those? When scavenger hunts.
Ah, the
Tom,
scavenger hunts. Yeah. Those-
when she gets to the teams, Tom and I are a team and we call ourselves Team Depeche. So it's like, yep, Team Depeche in the house. So,
so Tom, are you gonna be with Hershey next Wednesday? Because she's invited me to be on her channel.
oh, she
Uh,
did?
yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing next Wednesday, but I'll try to pop in if I can. That would be cool. Let's see. I had to donate a bunch of books when we moved. Girl, my books, my
Mhm.
decks, my art supplies that cost me at least well over $500, if not more, just giving them to people because I just, I had no buyers and stuff and I couldn't bring them with me. So yeah, I felt the pain on that one, but the exchange was I'm in a much better place. So
Yeah, yeah,
much,
that's all.
much better
That's all
place.
material stuff. Yeah. I
Yep,
I
your
I
choice of Hershey, yeah.
I had to leave out half of my CD collection in Germany, uh,
Oh,
and furniture, and I just came. I just bought a couple of suitcases with clothes, and a couple of small souvenirs. That's it, because it would have cost me between shipping and then I would have had to put everything in storage. It didn't make any sense. It was sad. So I gave a lot away to neighbors and stuff. I did sell about half of my CD collection, but there were still maybe another 1,000 CDs left. And that
ouch.
and especially the opera collection. Uh,
Opera.
yeah, I invested a lot of energy collecting. The box sets on opera.
What are some of your
Um,
favorite operas? Thank you for
um,
an opera person. I mean, we all
oh
have
yeah.
our.
So Puccini, I love probably Tosca is probably one of my favorites, and then Turandot. Um, what's his name? Uh, Eurydice. That, that, uh, that's a great opera as well. Um,
Nice. The many sides of Roman. Eventually, we're going to learn all of them as he makes his way onto all of our channels.
well,
So,
so I'm a frustrated musician, like, and so started collecting music since I was about 12 years old, and but sadly enough, I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately. I mean, before I used to have music all the time.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
change, which in a way is good because so I yeah, leaving all those CDs that took years of collecting when I traveled, I wouldn't go to a museum. I would go to a record store to check out what the selection was
Yeah.
in town. Um, oh yeah, but what can you do?
Well, at least we got Spotify now and iTunes that things that we had to give up. I can pretty much now
Absolutely,
find. You know, so
absolutely, yeah.
um, Carmela says she grew up hearing Rigil,
Rigoletto, mm-hmm.
Rigoletto,
Rigoletto.
Rigoletto.
Mm-hmm. That's Verdi.
I got to see a couple of they were local operas
Mm-hmm.
in Niagara Falls from some of the local people. And it's
Yeah.
just amazing what they can do with their voices. It really is.
Yes. Yeah.
And talking about music, like getting ready for tonight before coming on, chilling out in the bathtub, soaking, got me some Cure going. So tonight it was a Cure night. And of course, it's Friday.
Sure.
So Friday, I'm in Love. That came on my playlist.
Yeah.
I had to play that. So, but yeah, tonight was a Cure night.
I just recently saw a cover. I always love you. Um, by this girl on. I don't know if it was the German Voice or something. It was fabulous. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Whitney Houston did that song, and just that was amazing. That was back in the day. But yeah, there's a lot of talented people out there. And sometimes I think some of those shows are really,
Rick.
oh, yeah, because they put them through. And a lot of times, people who really should move forward don't get to move forward, and someplace, I mean, like one of the ones I always point out is I don't know what season it was, but the one when it was an American Idol, and Adam Lambert lost. And I'm like, are you kidding me? His
Right.
voice was phenomenal. He outsang, I don't know I can't even remember who the other guy was, but I was just remember going, what? And I mean, the pipes on Adam, I mean, he lost, but still he got to sing with Queen and everything. But, competitions like that, I sometimes that can really destroy an upcoming artist's career, or sometimes confidence and stuff. So for me, you know you find some great people, but then they get all that hype, and then boom, they're gone. They just dropped.
I may have watched like the first three seasons and stuff, but after a while, what kind of disturbed me is they bring all these people and they have to tell you the whole tragedy of their life. I'm dying of cancer and I have a tumor on my throat, and this is going to be my last song. It was a little bit much. Yeah.
So, but gives people, at least maybe gives them a little bit of a chance. I don't know.
But I think it's not much appealing to the talent, but also appealing to the sentiment anymore. Yeah.
I think that's why CeeLo Green didn't last very long on The Voice. Why he left, I think, after 2 seasons, because he started seeing, how the show was going, and who actually won, who made it forward into the competition and stuff. And he didn't last very long, on that show. Uphill both ways. Yeah. So, but they've got that now all over the world. And some, Shanley's watching America's Greatest Talent, that's Greatest Talent or whatever, the British and the American. And there's some amazing children that get on that stage and they open their mouths, and it's like,
I don't like children performance.
But for some of them, it's their dream. And then, I mean, look what happened to Britney Spears. Talk about a hot mess. What the family did to her. They
Oh my
they
God!
enslaved her and turned her into a meal ticket. I mean, that girl. I'm surprised she's still alive. So,
But
oh,
well,
we
I,
are at 6 o'clock. Is there anything else you want to chat, or did you want to maybe pull some cards for folks? I got about another half hour or so before we get to go to open mic. Shan's taking his guitar tonight, seeing if
but
maybe
what
he can jam with some people. So,
what did I do with with my new deck?
if anybody is in the mood for a maybe a general reading, or if you have a question that we might be able to take a look at for you, and just remember, no politics,
Oh
no
my
third
God!
parties. You kind of got, Heather, but just do the old fashioned hashtag me. Heather likes to keep it simple. She's got to keep it simple these days.
Um,
Um,
this is probably one of my more recent decks, Heather. I don't know if you saw this.
yes,
Um,
I have seen that.
uh, Except it weighs a ton, and the guidebook is intense. It's a really nice deck, but it's kind of has its own language. You have to study it a little bit.
Some of the pictures, not there's not enough right now that really makes me want to buy it, but at some point it'll be on my list, and you never know, I might get around to it. But I
I,
really need to be wowed by the deck and only have maybe a few cards that but then the rest. So yeah. Julie, okay, we've got Irene, but there, like I said, there are some very beautiful cards in that deck. Anna Torian is an amazing artist. And I got you, Jax. Think we'll maybe get different cards tonight. I've been reading for Jax now for about 2 weeks, and it's like card girl, card girl. So I think I will bring my the Mind's Eye Tarot that I just got. I actually seen that Tom hasn't really seen the glyph. I'll pull out my glyph. I also love my Talisman Oracle. I got that too this year. It was really good the other night for new moon readings. Did you get Julie? Yes, I did. I got Julie. I got Irene. I got Jax.
Where did it go?
Let's see. Yes, she did, I think. I did. So, Julie, you got to hang out with me on a Friday night too, girl. Get your channel promoted and get some subscribers and have a chit chat.
Wait a minute, I can't find my deck.
Well, you got just, I was going to say, you got plenty of them there. Just boom. Grab one of them. Oh my goodness, Isadora, CeeLo Green pleaded guilty to a felony count of selling ecstasy. Oh, okay, well, they've done worse. I mean, look at the whole Epstein P. Diddy thing without me going off on a tirade there. So,
we're not discussing
nope.
politics.
And Julie said, sure, cool, email me. You just passed 400. Awesome. Sorry about that. I had cocoa, not having water. Your internet started going wonky. Well, when we get to you, Irene, if you're there, you're there. And if not, then we'll move on to the next. And if you pop back in, and then we'll read for you. Okay, so
next time I want to take a service of Oracle decks. What do people recommend? Because that's the most challenging one, I think.
For me, it was the opposite.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, tarot is tarot more or less, but oracles, the variety is so big.
I'm back. Seems better now. Cool. So So, oh, I like these cards, Julie. These are wonderful. So, from the Glyph Oracle, you got the spiral, which is about growth. And I'm going to turn it this way because the image also goes that way. And trying to, so you got the growth, and I love the labyrinth going within and then rebirthing, coming out. And when we do that, we just keep growing. You know, every time we have to go in to take in and to learn and release and come out, we grow, we reborn ourselves. It's that beautiful um, that beautiful cosmic spiral that we're all, you know, a part of. That that dance, the spiral dance, um, the dance of birth and rebirth. And your bottom card, which is the underlying energy, you got the key, and the key is about freedom. So let me turn this way. So you know the grow. So the key to this is the key to growing. You know. You have everything within you. That light is shining through. That growth that you're going through um, is opening doors for you. It's opening doors for your abilities to grow and expand. It's opening doors for your connection to your more of your psychic abilities, connecting to your higher self, your guides, and it's also the key to unlocking our self-confidence. When we grow and we expand, it's that we see that evolution and that key. um, we have the key. It's in our hands to keep ourselves locked in or locked out. And from the cards I'm looking at here, yours a big yes. Here's the key, opening the doors and seeing, what is next. The key, like in the Hierophant, the keys of wisdom. You're connecting to, again, your spiritual path, your abilities, people that come in as teachers, you being a teacher as well for others. And it's bringing that beautiful sense of freedom of being who you are and how you can express, and it continues to help you grow. They go hand in hand together because the more we grow and open new doors, those experiences help us to go within and expand and grow more. And your tarot is the strength card on top, girl. So you got that strength. It walks with you. The card's about bravery, being strong. Just keep on keeping on. That was like a phrase today that I kept saying to myself. Just keep on keeping on. And your underlying energy is that beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So again, growth, stability, security, expansion, that beautiful nurturing, connecting to the earth, nurturing yourself, nurturing others, and just really tapping into that creative energy. And so, yeah, that's the key. Keep growing, keep expanding, and tap into that strength when you need it. And let's see, what did she say? Yep, have put in the work, more to come. You're welcome. Love these cards. Roman?
So Julie, I pulled three tarot cards from my new Somnia tarot deck.
Ooh, the Somnia.
Yeah, I've got the Page of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups upright, and then the Tower upright. What I'm sensing is there's a change coming. You're more in control of your emotions than putting new ideas coming into place. So it's more about the feelings taking charge than the new ideas, and perhaps it's something that you might want to look at if you want to have a new spark of ideas, because the underlying energy here is the Hermit. Okay, so introspection, that combined with a Page of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups upright, it's more about looking inside towards to your feelings, to tear those barriers down and promote change, allow new things to come. Yeah, uh, that's what I have. Uh,
All righty.
but I didn't know you were gonna pull um, um, an oracle deck. Hold on.
No,
He has an oracle.
you can pull one if you want, or if you don't want to, that's fine too.
No. Because I want to put my Olivia Rose oracle.
She says, "Thank you, Roman." And yes, to be a rock and not to roll. Yes, girl, Led Zeppelin line. You got it.
Um,
Stairway to heaven.
this chat crowd is wicked.
Yeah, wicked cool. So are you still pulling another card for Irene? For Julie.
One second, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
let's see what comes out.
what comes out?
Yeah. Wait, no, I had it upside down. Hold on. So this is from the Mermaid's Purse, Julie. Mm. Can you read what it says?
Spark. She says, "Already have chills, Roman, when you start going woo hoo hoo hoo." That's beautiful.
Okay. I don't know. It's crazy. The sparks.
You got that spark, girl. Yep.
Mm, unbelievable. So who's next?
And Irene even says, "I love it," and Julie says, "Thank you." So
You're welcome.
you're welcome.
Did you get the email that I sent you, or was it the message through was it Instagram or something?
Who?
I think I said you the same one, Heather. The the people who have no magic. Did you see that?
Yeah, should not be telling people how to use their magic.
And how to use the magic.
So we're reading for Irene next.
Irene, okay.
And Irene, I love these cards, girl. We got some good energy for you tonight. And each of the tarot cards goes with one of the glyph oracle deck cards. So your glyph deck is the feminine, and it's the rose. And of course, when I saw the rose, all I could hear is, the rose by Bette Midler. Some say love. It is like oh my God. I was going to cry because I love that song. So, girl, you got the rose, and you can see the figure just faintly in the back. And it feels like these roses are just floating beautifully too on water, like they're emerging out of the darkness, or they're floating on the water. And like some flowers, like the lotus, without that muck, without that darkness, there would be no bloom once it bursts forth through the surface. And the card that comes with it perfectly is the Nine of Pentacles. So, girl, you are working to create your own garden, your own sanctuary, your own place. I know that you've been through a lot. You got a lot of grit moving forward, and we're working towards that energy of building that beautiful garden of success where you feel safe, secure, and basically very happy in what you create, and you control who's allowed in and out of that garden. Your other glyph card, the underlying energy, is the renewal card, and it's the beautiful Luna moths. And it's it's Luna moths with butterflies. They got butterfly in here, so you got that beautiful butterfly, and the card is renewal. You're going through a renewal phase right now. And your tarot card that came out and went right with that is the death card. So this is a beautiful time. And there she is again in her garden. So right now, what dies gets absorbed into the earth. It gets used as fertilizer, and then it blooms. So, girl, take that fertilizer of your recent past, till that soil. It's going to be fertile, it's going to be rich. You're growing something beautiful out of it, and it's going to be a renewal. It's going to be a rebirth for you. So that's what I have, my dear.
Excellent. Irene. So I'm flipping out here because the three cards that I pulled from the tarot card are the Four of Wands. Okay, celebration, home. Um, the Six of Coins. To me, it's giving and receiving. Yeah, and the World, but upside down. So the World and the Sun card to me, no matter how you throw them, it's always a good message. Yeah, the world is yours, but there might be something that you need to consider to make it manifest, so all the things that are coming to you come true. Yeah, and the underlying energy is the Garden card again.
Oh, you can't make this up. You really can't.
Okay. So count your blessings. Yeah. There's a good energy probably at home. Is what I'm getting. Um, uh, just benefit from that. Yeah. Be aware of energy vampires. So that make sure that what you're more than welcome to give, but you also make sure that you receive something back. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And what did I do over here? Wait 1 second.
Yeah, she's been through a hell of a year, especially the last few months. She's growing her garden. You're right, girl. And yes, you do have plenty of fertilizer. And she said, "Nice, Roman."
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Were you pulling another card?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the oracle.
Okay,
forgive
so
me, I've got a big mess here.
Oh wait, Irene, there's more. You get
Not one last one. Right? See. Well, unfortunately, I need to read on this because the message is closed. Okay, so I need to find out what exactly she meant by that. Because I mean, it could have different connotations. It could be the end of a cycle.
So she's closing off her garden to everybody. It's just going to be only her.
But yeah, setting your boundaries, or are you close to energy, the energy that you need to grow? Keywords: uneasy, defensive, fearful. There are moments in life when we can feel very close and cut off from those around us, even from ourselves. Being close can hinder opportunities that may be presented to you. So that for me correlates with that a world card upside down. Close at times. Choose carefully the times you remain close, and times you allow yourself to open up to the wonderful little gifts the universe brings to you. That was the message I was getting from the world card. Yeah. Beautiful. As well.
Grow that garden, girl. You keep that gate locked. You only let in that the good juju. No more of that bad juju.
Well, I think it's about self-control, knowing when to let the energy flow in and make sure that none of the bad stuff gets in.
Yeah. So this is going to be our last reading because we're going to have to get going in a bit. So last reading is for Jax.
Oh, for Jax. Okay.
Yep, jumping Jax. So, Jax, what I got for you, girl? So top card from the Glyph Tarot is Sovereignty. Wear that crown, girl. You are queen. You are the, queen of your dome. You're the queen of your castle, your domain. You are sovereign.
and,
You
and,
are in control of all aspects of your life. You know this. We've talked about this. It's, they say put your big girl pants on. Oh, screw that. Put your big crown on. You put that
and
crown on, and you acknowledge, not through ego and not through better than or above other, but you have come through thick and thin and stuff over the years, and so you've earned that right to wear that crown and be sovereign over your future, your home, your body, the whole shebang. Your underlying energy is the owl.
oh
And
shit.
from all that you get, how am I supposed to go here? That's the wisdom, girl. And I don't know if owl is one of your animal totems. That just kind of like really came to me. The owls too, the birds, they're the messengers. They're the wisdom keepers. They remind us too of the wisdom. They come to bring us messages, but also sometimes those messages are already what you
Yeah.
know. It's already inside of you, hence that crown, my dear. And your tarot cards, oh my goodness, girl, you got the Eight of Pentacles. You are working. Yes, you are. I know a lot about behind the scenes with Jax, and she is working. She is staying focused. She's got her goals in place. She's building those skills, that security, that stability, that home, girl. You are rocking it. And the underlying energy is things are moving, girl. Things are you're moving and shaking. So just keep going with the flow. Trust in your intuition, that owl, that wisdom that you have, and that crown too. Come to think of it, think crown chakra too. You are really communicating a lot more too psychically. You're listening to more of your intuition, and some of these may even be spirit guides or people that you may want to look at. Spirit guides, archetypes, depending on how you see the energy and want to work with the energy. But when, this owl, this is just so beautiful. I would look up owl and see if that resonates possibly as an animal totem or an animal spirit that maybe to work with for a while. And that's what I have for you, girl. Chuck those granny panties. There you go.
What were we talking about? Fertilizer?
No, that was Irene, but yeah. So you're up next for Jax.
Jax, so I've got some interesting cards here because I have the Three of Cups in reverse, which to me means be careful who you're associating with and who you're spending time with. I've got the Three of Swords in reverse, meaning so the traditional meaning is a hurtful situation is coming to an end. Okay.
Nice.
But from the numerology, to me, the Three of Swords is also about expansion of thought, etc. And the third card is the Seven of Coins in reverse. Okay, so what is the seed that you're planting for the future? Because the overall energy is a Ten of Coins. Fulfillment. Um, uh, uh, total legacy, satisfaction. What I'm sensing is that you need there's issues that you need to deal with in order to attain that goal, that the ultimate reward. Yeah. Let me see what the oracle says. One sec.
Mm-hmm. Trying to find that video for Tom.
Wait a minute, Jack. Just one second. See. The oracle card, Jax, is wisdom. Okay, all the circumstances, everything that's happened to you to this point has built you up, your wisdom to be able to make the sound choices. Yeah, so trust your wisdom to unblock anything else that might be standing in your way. Okay, because there's a pot of gold at the end. That's a nice card. So she sold this, like a pentacle as well. Um, it's a weird combination, but I'm still throwing it around in my head.
Yeah, she says both kids needed a trip to the dentist. That will cost coin. Yep, right on. I continue on. You'll find a way, girl. Wear that crown. And again, that crown too makes you think of crown chakras, connecting with the higher realms, the angels,
and they were ancient. Yeah, they were
ancient.
they were ancient. They weren't your White House royalty, to say the least. Well, I won't go there.
Well, with what she's been through, she deserves to wear that crown and own it. So, all righty. Well, thank you everybody for letting us read for you. Now, Now, I didn't interrupt. Did you give her oracle card?
That was a wisdom.
Okay, because I was trying to send Tom the link. Tom, I sent you the link to Tony's review. I was able to find it for the glyph. So everybody, thank you. Be sure to check out Roman's channel and subscribe if it tickles your fancy. And Roman, what do you got coming up? I know you've got a couple of guest appearances this coming week. You said.
I think I'm with Ginger.
Hershey? Oh, Ginger.
Ginger, I think it's Tuesday, and Hershey on Wednesday so far.
Awesome. I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. Oh, with Ben.
That's awesome.
And then Sunday I will be back for my poetry night. So I'll be doing poetry and prompts and readings for that night. And thank you, Jax. Monday I will be starting a bit solo. Nancy's taking a break for a bit, and so I'll be doing the Divine Feminine so on Monday. And I got a couple more coming up next week. I will keep everybody in the loop. I've reached out to a few people and they've reached back to me. So yep, Roman making the rounds. And thank you, Tom, for being here. Give Sam my best, and the fur baby's a little scritchy on the head. And so we will see everybody in the next live or chat or whatever. So have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. Watch out for the holiday shop. Yeah, this is going to get crazy busy now. So just be wary of shoppers and people on the road and stuff. So yeah, for the time of year when we're supposed to be giving thanks for what we have. And then people going out and beating the shit out of each other for stuff. Yeah, isn't it something? But anyways, everybody have a fun and beautiful weekend. And Roman and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you again. And thank you, Roman, again for joining me. It was a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Anytime.